It's really fantastic to be here. I think this is such a good program. It's not just a certificate. It is rather something, an award that will help women take great ideas and explore them further and really allow them to enhance and develop their leadership and innovation. And I've said before that one of the great things in the short time that I've been back as a minister after a break from this game and at the state level is to see the change that has occurred over the last 8 or so years, and the number of women really stepping up to leadership roles in the rural sector. Now, we all know that women have always been there, right at the coalface. But what I think is particularly fantastic is to see just the way women now are moving through, not just playing their traditional support role, or what seemed to be the support role, but rather taking up the leadership. And I think it's we are breaking down a lot of barriers in society generally. The concept of what it is that women are good at, what sorts of things that women can do. We are realising that so much more of this is really culturally imposed rather than coming out of some inherent difference. And I think just this year, a couple of things that a fantastic film that I hope people have seen, Hidden Figures, which showed the role of African American women working in NASA on computing trajectories for spacecraft. I mean, people just didn't know about this. This just was totally counter to people's perception of what the capabilities of those women will be. And of course, so many of us have been celebrating just the great success of an AFL national women's competition, really again showing that many of the barriers to women have been cultural, and that we can break those down. So I'm really pleased to be here and want to acknowledge some of the past winners. We've had Callan Fletcher. Callan's going to be speaking later, but Callan used her prize money to undertake a study tour of Brazil and tropical agriculture, a very, very important area. I'm really very, very interested in how we can drive agriculture to further really get better economic and job opportunities in regional areas. And very glad to have those portfolios that will allow me to do it. And of course, Catherine Marriott, who was the 2012 winner, who's just been a sensational breath of fresh air in the pastoralism industry, and really I think will make a very, very play a very significant role in modernising that industry so that it really does take up the opportunities of the 21st century. And of course I should recognise also Jackie Jarvis, who has been temporarily posted up in my office and who of course was a winner a couple of years ago and went on to become a national winner for her work in how we can encourage refugees and migrant workers into rural and agricultural pursuits. So guys, fabulous, as I say, to be here. Want to really thank the sponsors, the Rural Industries and Research and Development Corporation, for your support for this award. Want to congratulate the 3 wonderful finalists and really looking forward to having a discussion with you about how we might be able to help each and every one of you take your great work forward. So thank you very much for this opportunity.